ball of this match. Angling in Arifan Mondo. Two in the 30-yard circle, one back at fine leg. So the bowler really doesn't have a lot of protection if he tries to spray the ball down the leg side. Overcompensating with too much width outside off. And Cruz Pullet opens his account with a boundary. That's the first boundary of the innings as well. Width on offer. Streaky, but 4 more for Cruz Pullet. His second boundary. Absolutely, but that's when you want your bowlers to be bowling the right lines as well. Another boundary. And this time it's come off the blade of Avishka Fernando. His first boundary. Another boundary, this time punched away through the offside, past mid-off. Waited for it again, just a little too short, had all the time in the world. And he was waiting for that release shot. He was waiting for it. I think he's just trusted the bounce on that and gone across for 4. Oh, this was a little too full. Driven beautifully for 4.
That went to the boundary like a tracer bullet.
What a final over that turned out to be. What a shot this has turned out to be. Cracker of a shot, the first maximum of the match. And Cruz Pullet is pulling out all the stops now.
Wait for that long when he's in his arc. Keeps his shape really well and goes to the line. First maximum of this game.
Tries to go over the infield once again, succeeds and will get 4 more. Back-to-back shots over mid-on. 1 for 6, 1 for 4 now. Oh, he's played that inside out and that will go for 4. Clever batting by Cruz Pullet.
There goes the sweep. It's a very safe shot. Short square leg in the circle. They'll get a boundary.
Some kind of control.
Cruz Pullet chips it in there. Finds the ball at long on. You were talking about wickets. I'm afraid Cruz Pullet has thrown it away. I say that because he was looking so good. And eventually a pretty soft
hold of it. Maybe shimmy down. The toe end of the bat. Spooned up into the air. Very simple. That's very comfortably taken. So that's the first strike. Bangladesh desperately in search of wicket. Sheikh Mahdi
looks for the sweep and he gets it square. That will be a boundary. See, this is what Bangladesh has to guard against. They got a new batter, Shamim, and this is the time to build pressure. 2 extra cover. Very good looking shot. That should run away, I think. It does. Good way to finish the over. 11 overs gone. Going exactly at 6 runs an over. 66 for 1. I mean, you just watch him play. Oh, what a shot that is. Let's forget Sumusaka for a moment and focus on this boundary. So very well played. Again, not very short.
That little fraction of a pause in that bowling action just before he delivers, but that's going to be 4. Well placed by Avishka Fernando. Found the gap beautifully. More runs here. Paddled away and paddled fine enough to get 4. Vinod Bhanuka playing a clever bit of cricket there. A little more. And that'll bring up his half-century as well. Talk about personal milestones. A list A half-century for Avishka Fernando.
Yeah, very well played, Avishka. I haven't seen him for a while with an injury, as I said before. But today he looked quite compact. Looks a player for me. He's on a mission to score plenty of runs. Looks in control. And looks in good touch.
Come on, guys.
Single saving. Look at that. He was eyeing the slot. And that's exactly what he's done. Vinod Bhanuka takes up the challenge. Smacks the 6.
Time. It looks at it mid-wicket area or square leg. It doesn't let the others see it. I saw it. I picked it up. That's why my instinct said
boundary with ease. Meanwhile, Avishka's going to get 4. Well done. We've seen him play this shot time and time again. And he's just used his feet to come down the track. and then got the elevation as well. Just worked away for 4. Just again, sheer timing and placement working for Vinod Bhanuka.
Up a few notches. Short delivery. And that's gone, I think, gone all the way for 6. The umpire will confirm it. But Shamin, this is the 6.
Well, he give you the long hop, and you say, thank you very much, I'm going to put it away. And so very comfortable. And right through the innings, what's even significant to me? Swivel round. Now, once again, the way you pick the ball with that maximum, he gets to his 50. Tremendous innings by Bhanuka here.
Not great bowling by Bangladesh, I'm afraid. This is really a good innings by Vinod Bhanuka. Short delivery. Good for it. Look at how he waits for it. Tells you that he had so much of time to play that shot that he hit him behind square leg. Just waited for it. And he could have gone over square leg, but he went over fine leg because he swelled. And then hit it over fine leg. Chip down the ground, but passing mid-off. Should be a boundary, I think. The timing is perfect. He didn't really overhit it. Just look at the way he hit through the line. It was a mere push, but it's the timing that is impressive.
State of the game itself. And then the bowler gets smashed. Because he's not brimming with confidence, is he? He's all over the place.
That's not good bowling. That's really not good bowling.
Just to back it up.
Down the ground. It's gone all the way for 6. Avishka Fernando using his feet. I don't think he got to the pitch of the ball, but he went through with the shot.
You may be right. Maybe he didn't get a hold of it, maybe the lower part of the bat. But the full flourish of the bat, the full follow through and the power as he came down the wicket and met the ball, is prepared to take him on first.
This is very good cricket. This is what I'm talking about. You start maximizing the effects of boundaries. Well, he's got a 6, he's got a 4. Now let's see what he...
Not that far behind. Hammers. This time extra cover was quite close to the batter. The gap wasn't that much, but the way Avishka Fernando is batting, he is going to find the slightest of gaps. And this occasion is coming towards the batsman.
Oh, that's a ball that's gone high in the air, won't get the distance, and a wicket will go down. And finally, Mondal tastes success. He's been the pick of the Bangladesh A bowlers, and finally he gets a wicket to his name.
For a bound, the first ball of this over, slow delivery this time. And got the elevation. Vinod Bhanuka, for a second he would have thought that's gone all the way. But the slower delivery, a lack of pace off the pitch, only goes in the air. A good catch. Never easy, those skiers. And Mehdi Hassan at square leg.
A wicket here. Meanwhile for Mondal, he tastes success in back-to-back overs of his second spell.
The left-handers. First Vinod Bhanuka, and now Sahana Arachke. A good bouncer, good height, good length. Another bowler that I can name. Those are good options to have.
Look at that shot. Look at that shot. Stand and deliver. Surya Bandara smacks the 6 as if it's almost like he's taking a walk in the park.
The bounce against Vinod Bhanuka was much more quicker at height and at meaningful pace. But this occasion for Surya Bandara, it was a half-tracker. And that too pulled in front of mid-wicket. That shows the amount of time Surya Bandara...
But this is a different kettle of fish. He takes the aerial route again. And, oh dear Lord, he almost holed out to deep mid-wicket. Almost. How deft was that from the boundary rider? Did he step over the boundary rope with the ball still in hand?
I'm pretty sure the third umpire will be consultant for this decision. To go all the way. But again, Surya Bandara not afraid to go over the top and take that aerial route.
Now, key question is that foot touching the ground when he had the ball in his hand? This is the moment of reckoning. He's got the ball here all right. But where does that left foot land? Does it touch the boundary cushion or does it touch the ground? Oh yes, it's touched the ground. That's going to be 6. Oh, almost holding out. 4 more. And this is turning out to be a very expensive over from Ripon Mondal. 17 runs have come off 5 deliveries already. Well, he will get the single and he will bring up 100 in the very first match of the ACC Men's Emerging Teams Asia Cup 2023. Avishka Fernando becomes the first Centurion.
Take a bow, Avishka Fernando. With the hard yards, was injured a while ago, had an operation on his knee, came back, played a lot of first-class cricket, got a big opportunity in this tournament. And the first game itself, what a brilliant 100. Lights up this tournament.
This day 100 of 104 deliveries. Remember, he got to his 50 of 56.
The think tank, they expect the reverse now coming into action and played very, very confidently and precisely for a boundary. Oozing with confidence there. There's always an element of risk when you play the reverse now.
Goes over extra cover. Well, I was about to tell you that there hadn't been a boundary for 15 balls and there comes the 6. 6 number 8 in addition to 22 fours. Well, he goes down the pitch, opens up just a little bit, inside out, playing with whatever turn the left arm spinner might give, and he deposits it over extra cover.
Now he seems to be opening up too, and another 4 coming in quick time. This is just back of the square on the onside. Little correction attempted by the bowler.
Short and wide. That's 4. That is really poor bowling. I say it's poor bowling because point was moved to extra cover 2 balls ago with the intention of looking to bowl straight. To go over mid-off short, and that's gone down to third man. With a short third man in, you can't bowl short and wide, and it is asking for trouble.
Bowlers within himself. Once again, there you see the batter taking him on and getting the top edge. Chase on. Ball wins the race to the boundary. That was on the cards when Colombo Srilanka came in to bowl. Bangladesh looking down the barrel of a gun as we see a big shot there. Into the deep and into the hand. At last, a breakthrough. Something that Bangladesh have been striving for quite a long time.
43 of 31, looking to go over the top. Again, a little chip. Not going on with the shot. Really didn't throw the kitchen sink at it and eventually caught in the deep. So a much needed wicket for Bangladesh.
Here, and that's blasted down the ground. No one's going to stop that. Racing away.
Rise to the occasion. But unfortunately, very nearly could have been an outstanding catch. The fielder running around on the boundary, it confirmed 6, but it would have been a fantastic catch had that been taken.
The commitment was shown. Struck it truly enough, and it kept on hanging for a while. The fielder just came around, covered a lot of ground. Just not quite.
Oh, done him. He's done him with a full toss. Avishka Fernando gave himself room. He's got 11 runs in the over. And Shumusaka finally can... I don't know what to say.
Comes the wicket. Back to trying to make room for himself. The ball just dipping at the last moment from Colombo Srilanka. And it's bowled him out. Well,
he stop-edged it. It still get him runs. He's lucky. He's got 4 for it. But at this stage of the innings, anything counts. But this time width on offer. This could be runs. 4 more. Cleanly struck. A welcome boundary for Sri Lanka. Need more lusty blows like this one. Down the ground for 4. Change of angle. But what a shot this. Has he got the distance? I wonder. Yes, he does. Just about. Just about.
Player, take a look at that. Nice high elbow. On a length again, Ripon Mondal, and clears the field. It's not a small hit, mind you. It's a big hit. And got the timing and the elevation perfectly. Skipper Will Lalage.
Most importantly, in the end, he managed to get the distance as well. Another change of pace, and there's going to be 4 more. The runs flowing off the blade of Villalage as well. Piped away and powerfully as well. One bounce and over. It's been signalled for Sri Lanka A in this match. And add some more runs to it. Deftly played by Villalage. 4 more. That'll end the over as well. The second boundary of that over. 47 gone. 3:26 for 5. Well, that's cleanly struck. But too cleanly struck straight into the hand of the fielder. Zakir makes no mistake. And Swami Sarkar gets another wicket. And this time it's Bandara who's gone.
Confidence to the young man. Doing the right thing. Bowling outside the off stump and getting the right hand to be striking to the far end of the crease. And in the end, Ashit Bandar just slicing it to deep extra cover where Zakir Hassan takes it.
Tough edged. And that will go to the boundary rope for 4. Lucky boundary this, and welcome for Sri Lanka. Sliced away straight to the hands of the fielder. Short third, gleefully accepting the catch. Ripon Mondal doesn't make any mistake there.
For Swami Sarkar, slow ball again. Banging in the middle of the pitch. Trying to go over third man, the skipper Will Lalage, but just couldn't get the elevation or the distance. An easy catch.
Placed very well. And the moment it beat the infielder, you knew it'll get to the boundary rope. End of the over, 49 gone, 3:43 for 7. That has come off the bat. Was it the glove? The batsman's walking. The batsman's walking, and the umpire finally signals.
Another slow ball into the pitch. And that was nicely bowled. Gripped as well, slightly. More of a top edge of Chami Karunaratne was foxed by that slow delivery. Probably trying to target the mid-wicket boundary. In the end.
Gets it on the pad. There's an imploring cry from the bowler for a leg before. That's not going to happen. There was missing the leg stump. But a leg by it will be. Of 124 balls, that 133 really sets the tone. 57 from Minod Dhanuka as well. Surya Bandara scoring 43 of just 32. Avishka Fernando. But look at the bowling card, and that makes for really sorry reading. If you look at the economy rate of all the bowlers barring Mehdi Hassan, whose 10 overs went for just 48. He was the most economical of them all.
Fernando.
Starts off on a length on the off stump. Used to be called Rambo with that played in that Asia Cup last year.
Sri Lanka won, but talk about this shot. For timing. What a magnificent shot. Waited for the ball to come on to him. Used the pace. Just look at the way, the point. Oh, inside edge. Lucky this time. This will run away to the boundary. It was a good delivery. Almost burst through the defences. But at this moment, Bangladesh will take every run that come their way. Goes over the top. Pass point, that's another boundary. Well, 2 good ones and one of the inside edge. Very useful for Bangladesh. Then punched down the ground. What timing! What timing! A cracking shot. 16 off the over. Bangladesh, 18 without loss. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Will run away to the boundary again, working the angle. Vinura Fernando from over the wicket angles it back into the left-hander. Pull on the pads. Runs behind square leg. Runs are leaking. Pramod Madushan has been leaked. Or he's been leaking runs. This is his 4th or 5th boundary in his second over. Pace off the ball again. When the opportunity permits, he's quite willing to take it. Well, it doesn't matter. He was biding his time. When it is in his zone, The good thing about these players is that they have maximized it.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot. Don't pitch it up to him. Don't pitch it there. If you keep pitching it on a length, that's where the ball will end up. Again. Oh, just to the right of the man at mid-off. That's the captain, Dunitwel Lalage. He gets a boundary.
Sets it up for a short ball. Some point of time, but not now. Over the top, and that'll be 4. They call it the red herring. You show the batsman a deep square, show the batsman a fine leg, and try pitch it up in the hope that he's going to be on the back foot or his front foot won't come out that quickly. Width outside off stump, and 4 more. Beautifully played this. Tanzid is cutting loose. He's moved up to 44 now. Oh, what a cracking shot. You can just stand and watch. Beautifully struck the 6. And this is what happened on the last ball of the over.
It's more of a slap over Squalic than a stroke. It went a mile. The previous...
Oh, what a shot this. And he's cleared the boundary rope. Brilliant hit.
Take a look at this for a stroke. Not to the pitch of the ball. Goes through the line. Crossing the bounce. And rest is history. Put in the pressure back.
Oh, did he drag that back foot outside the crease? The keeper seems to be very sure of that.
Tell you what, Naim Sheikh's guilty look towards square leg tells me a story there. But a neat bit of stumping by Minod Bhanuka. Quick hands. An even better ball by Sahan Arachige. All these deliveries he has bowled so far were gun barrel straight. But this gripped enough and completely foxed Naim Sheikh.
Did the batsman leave the safety of the crease? Yes, he did. And he didn't get back. So that's great work by Minod Bhanuka.
Neat, quick, efficient by Minod Bhanuka. Just about the doctor order for Sri Lanka. A breakthrough to put the brakes on the scoring rate. And as red light comes in, the correct call is
a no ball from Karunaratne, and this is going to be runs nonetheless. 4 off the bat, 1 for the no ball, 5 added on, plus a free hit ball coming as well. Oh, a free hit ball not resulting in any runs, and that's not the first time that we've seen that happen in the match today. Oh, he's edged it, and that's a soft dismissal. The man who is getting them the runs in double quick time is the man who's been sent back to the hut. And Karunaratne does the damage.
Danger. More like a bottom edge than an outside edge, I think. A simple catch to Minod Bhanuka. Outside the yaw stumps, corridor of uncertainty. This over has had everything. A no ball, a boundary. Got to be successful. Neatly played just outside the yaw stump using the pace. But Stanarjigi offered that. And the outfield is lightning quick. And rest is history. For a moment I just thought it's 2 runs.
Did get the edge, but it didn't carry, but it's a no ball. And once again, Chanaka Karunaratne is guilty of overstep. Went for it. And Saif Hassan is connected well for maximum. The captain this time around gets hold of it.
Longer hit. And he managed to clear it pretty easily. Massive stroke. Predictable, wasn't he? It's going to be short. Boy, oh boy. Massive 6.
Like this. And even Saif Hassan. Now this is high. And it is going to fall safe, I think. Yes, 1 bounce for 4. Pace of the ball. He gave himself room and he found his spot. Short delivery. Very safe. Now the Sri Lankan bowlers, they have been inconsistent with their length. They have been forced to do that.
Touch it!
This is a very safe shot. And it's gone the distance. Long on is on the boundary, mid off is inside the circle. So when you pitch it up on the off stump, it becomes a fairly easy option for the batter because
Saif Hassan is always going to be within his zone. He is a tall lad. He's got long arms, and with the bat stop.
That's it.
Another one. Another one. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. This guy. Well, we've spoken about talent from Bangladesh. How did I miss out this
I
name?
believe he's known as a longer version specialist. But the way he's going today, look at him. As soon as he hit that shot, he knew that he had struck it well. Once again, lovely use of the feet, coming to the pitch, getting behind, full flourish of the bat.
Lots of eyes will be on them. This is hit powerfully. Will run away to the boundary. Now, Zakir Hassan wouldn't mind pacing the left arm spinner because the ball spinning back into...
See what the left arm spinners or right arm leg spinners
prefer to do. Oh, that's a good effort, but still a boundary. Didn't look like a boundary to me, but it's sped away from the fielder.
and gives himself inside out that time.
4 more runs. This man is making batting look easy. I'll tell you, the captain is in very good form. Gave himself just that little bit of room. Now, will this be taken? It is! It is being taken. Zakir Hassan has thrown it away. It's a short delivery, and he found Lasit Cruzpulle on the boundary, and that's a wicket Sri Lanka was desperately after, and Sahana Ratchige has finally produced the results they wanted.
Look at that. He went back, swivel round, didn't get 100% on the bat in the process. Straight away, good catch, simple catch taken, and is very, very disappointed with himself. And so should he be, because he was looking to have...
Hemanta now coming on to bowl for the first time in this match. An interesting ploy. I think the captain, Velalage, just taking himself out of the attacking game. Oh, that's played well, and that will be 4. Finally, he opens his account with a boundary.
R. Premdas Stadium. Under lights. Slot sweep this time. Deep square leg fielder. Takes it. Important wicket for Sri Lanka. The captain, Saif Hassan, dismissed by Dushan Hemantan. And Lasit Cruzpulle, second time in the game, holds on to a high catch.
Look at that. Thought he'd be able to get enough bat on it to get the distance. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't. That's a clean catch taken in the outfield. Hemanta strikes.
Of my career. Inside edge. This time, unlucky Bindo Fernando for a moment. Everyone thought, including us, that it was dragged onto the stumps, but in the end, Soumya Sarkar was lucky and brings up a boundary for Bangladesh.
He wanted to play it fine, wanted to beat that short third fielder. He's got 4. Soumya Sarkar.
Catch it!
This is it high. Should be taken, I think. Should be taken, unless there is a confusion. Very good catch. I'll tell you, it's a brilliant catch. Why I tell you it's a brilliant catch is because A, it was high, and B, it was falling over Avishka Fernando's shoulder. They are never easy. Try catching them.
Every time you feel that there's a partnership building, this time Hassan Joy gets underneath that one. It was swirling in the air. It was coming over his head. One of the most difficult stakes. That's very well done by Avishka. And the bowler was elated. Oh, big appeal. Up goes the finger. This guy's weaving a web around the Bangladeshis. Hemanta, you wanted him on strike, and he's just delivering the goods here.
Let's see what happens here. That's the one that spins back, the wrong one. Cleverly bowled. The new batter, Sheikh Mahadi, and drives through extra cover. Well, hat-trick or not, hat-trick ball or not, I'll tell you, when it's there to be hit, he will latch onto it. He gets off the mark with a boundary, a very good-looking shot. Short delivery. How far has it gone? Far enough. 6. The 200 is up. He's got 10 off 2. Sheikh Mahadi
In the horizon, so every time you get an opportunity, and that was a long hop, and it's not going to hang back. Pumped it away for the maximum.
Apesh in the gap. That will run away to the boundary.
A lovely looking shot.
Coming into the last 10 overs, that's a poor delivery. That's a really poor delivery. What was he trying? He bowled outside the leg stump to the left-hander.
Well, sometimes it happens, Roshan.
And driven straight. He doesn't even move. Gets a boundary. Timing is perfect. Shumusa.
Takes the aerial route, Mehdi Hasan, and he gets maximum.
Owners of the pitch love the batsman. Plenty of time to rock to their back foot and put to the grass bank.
Remember, the required run rate is about 8. Slapped away, and that will run away for 4. Wow. Talk about a short arm pull of sorts. Another short ball attempted. This time it's going to be 4. And the bowler will say there is no justice in the world. Not throw his wicket away. Yeah! Is there some bat on that? Yes, there is. The umpire seems to think so. And Sheikh Mehdi Hasan will have to go.
Bat or glove. What a good catch by Vinod Bhanukar. Threw it way outside the off stump. Take a look at this for a catch by Vinod Bhanukar. Brilliant. Sri Lanka today has always been faultless when it comes to the fielding side that we missed.
Down the ground, and that's going to be runs. Great effort, but in vain. That's going to be 4. Has he got enough on it? Well, dipped in front of the fielder. I think he was caught in a quandary whether to go for the catch or to stay back, deciding a little late, a fraction of a second too late to go for the catch. He's taken the aerial route, but straight to the man, deep backward square. Oh, he's picked him to perfection. And he'd be very disappointed that he did.
Slow ball bounce has been attempted. Struck it well, but just couldn't get the elevation. Take a look at that. Pasan Suri Bandar. Oh, brilliant. To keep winning those games and get their place in the final. Stiff looking Bindo Fernando. For a moment I just thought it's the 2 runs there, but it's gone for a boundary.
You just evaded him, and that won't make the skipper and the others very happy. But
that's what you need from a premier spinner. Sweep shot this time. Charmik Karnaratne square leg had no chance. That time the line was wrong down the leg side, almost like a free hit. And Charmik Karnaratne, generally a good fielder, had no chance.
Create problems. That is down the ground and gone for the maximum. Well, suddenly out of the blue, it's a shimmy down the wicket, and it's 6.
Okay, look at this for the pose. Nice high elbow. There you go. There's 1 for the pick.
He's got quite a bit of bat on that one. And, oh, yeah, it's going to go through. Oh, he's made the last despairing effort, but I don't think he's managed to stop the ball from touching those wedges, the boundary wedges, if they can. There he goes now. This is up in the air. And it's going to go over the top. Brilliant. What a finish. He's enjoying it. 40. Oh, it's at last just trying to give a big swing to that bat. Gets the inside part and eventually gets out. So the partnership is broken.
That's for him. Face off the ball. That's the off cutter. That was a well judged catch. It wasn't a very difficult chance. He had to move, but he held on quite well. Diving in the end. Very well judged catch.
Full toss. Straight down the throat. Not in control. Couldn't hit it hard enough to take it over the top. And the happy captain doesn't show too much emotion, does he? But of course it's quite an emphatic win here for the Sri Lanka A team.
They're very creditable. I must say at one stage Sri Lanka was under pressure, but I think the bowling resources rallied quite well and well led by the Tunit Wellalage. Another look on the leg stump, not in control, taken in the deep. So Sri Lanka cleaning up the tail as Bangladesh have been dismissed for 301 in 48.5 overs.
Naeem Sheikh 22, but it was Tanzid and Saif Hassan who got to the 50s, and eventually Shomo Shokar getting 42, but not by the Sri Lankans.
Well, they suffered a little bit at the start. Madhushan went for some runs. Arachigi got 2 wickets. I thought Dushan Hemant's spell was critical. Came in and got those 3 cheap wickets.
Right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back soon for the presentation.